Dwight Fuller, and I'm excited to tell you my regen story. I experienced some deep and profound spiritual growth last year during regen. Having been through it, I'd like to say, don't be fooled by its billing as a recovery program. It's really a super in-depth discipleship program that I think everyone can benefit from, regardless of how many years you've been walking with Jesus and regardless of how small your perceived need may be. Before I came to Regen about a year ago, I was already in a kind of recovery mode, having finally stopped hiding the reality of some significant sin in my life back in 2012. I was managing mostly in my own strength, but unable to really hate my sin. I had doubled down on my commitments to do right and be right, but was unable to find the freedom and joy that I knew ought to be there. I had come to the point where I believed that my sin defined me, that it was simply a part of who I was, and that even though I was forgiven, I would be forever locked in this struggle that I had lost numerous times before. And that even though I belonged to the kingdom of God, that I was useless and disqualified. Through Regen, God showed me that His goodness goes way beyond any wrong done by me and way beyond every wrong done to me. In fact, His goodness goes beyond every misfortune, every bad decision, every evil, and every injustice in the world. God showed me that having been a slave to sin is a universal human experience. It's not a disqualification from the kingdom. It's the invitation to the kingdom. And through the power of the Spirit, I no longer carry the weight of my sin and the shame that goes with it. I no longer believe lies about God's goodness or about my place in His kingdom. I can see that my struggles have been an important time of preparation and healing and training for the future that God has planned for me. So I'm not finished, and I'm excited about that. God is still teaching me how to fully abide with Him, how to be fully present with Him at all times and in every area of my life. And I am excited that my struggle and pain could be a catalyst for hope and encouragement and healing and new life in others. There's no greater love than the love of Christ. There's no greater freedom than submission to Him. There's no greater joy than knowing God intimately and depending on Him. And there's no greater good than His purposes. So let everything else go. Pursue God. Regen can help you do that.